All right, praise the Lord. This is District Elder William King, the Chief Technology Officer for Region 12. As I was sitting here at my computer, I thought about what can. Let me kind of back up and talk about some of the problems that we have in terms of getting information to people and within our region. Number one, technology is something that moves pretty slow within the church world, and the church was the first to really have something to do with technology changing the world. And what I mean by that is when the Bible went into print, and it changed the world. And for some reason, when it comes to computers, it seemed to, well, I'll put it like this: the prejudice that stemmed from bringing the Bible into print into multiple languages seemed to have driven the church world today, in which a lot of churches and its members look down on technology as something that's bad. That's okay. That's okay that they feel that way. But technology is here, and it's not going anywhere, and it drives a lot of the things that we do. And so that brings to home this point, the point that it's important that we use technology to cross borders. For example, with the region, we spread out East Coast and as well West Coast. And what that means is that there's a gap of communication between us. We use telephones to communicate to one another, but oftentimes we miss each other. And so how do we bridge the gap? Well, how do we bring people together in under one place where we can collaborate and have discussions about change and about ideas and teaching one another and sharing among each other. And that's where I come in as the Chief Technology Officer, to try to bring that knowledge to the forefront so that people will understand the value of it. Well, this webinar, or this video here, is about district elders and a web application that I was thinking about. How can district elders help me to gather information about what's going on in their districts, be it by report, newsletter, or whatever? But I've thought about this web app, and in this web app, how district elders will be able to, and let me go to the next slide. So some of the program ideas I was thinking about in this program is that district elders will be able to add, delete, and to modify pastors' information. So what that means is that there will be a web portal in which the district elder will come to. He'll log in. It'll be secure. Nobody will have access to his information other than the regional apostle and whomever he appoints. But that pastor will have full control over the information within his district, such as pastors' information, the church information, the churches that are within his district, and the members that are in each individual church. So we have the pastors, we have the churches, and we have the individual members within those churches. And another thing I was thinking about is that, what if a district elder could go to one location and bring up his district elder reports, or fill out his district elder reports, and be able to, from year to year or month to month, be able to amend those reports if necessary, or to be able to create new reports. And what will happen is that at some point in time, when it's time for him to distribute or pass his district elder report to the bishop of his state, then he can print out that report. Also, I was thinking about, well, as a district elder, I want to be able to look back at history and see what we've done and how many people were baptized and how how many churches we have within our district over a period of time, and so I figure in setting a council there where in which they will be able to view history of their district. Also, to be able to create, delete, and add contact information. I was thinking more of a address book. What if they had an address book that they can go into and manage all the people that's within his in his district? And the purpose of this is so that he could schedule email blasts. So he could create a group, and in that group is a group of emails. So it could be pastors only. He created a group email called pastors. And then what he can do is type in a Word document window on the internet and save that into a database, and then schedule a date to blast out that email to his pastors. Same thing with the members of the church, or the missionary department, or the minister deacon wise department, or the young people's ABYPU department, whatever. So he can create new schedules based on that contact information. He can delete and as well modify, just basically maintain. Also, in there will be phone numbers for mobile phones if with people within his district give him their mobile phone number, and then he can create a SMS, small message. I forgot the protocol name, but anyway, basically he can create SMSs and send out reminders, schedule reminders to their cell phones if they have text messaging available, and that way we're using technology to help the district elder do his job better. How about that? What about creating and sending? Sometimes people don't have a cell phone, or email. So another vehicle is to be able to give them access to telephone blasts. So they create a contact list and that manage who those messages go out to through the telephone, rather as home phones or mobile phones. And last, two more, being able to modify even their own information within this screen. So if they want to change their own information, and basically your profiles for you to be able to see and to manage your own content or information. And then to be able to schedule alerts to yourself because of the information you put in your profile. So you can go into the calendar and schedule a date to remind you through email or SMS or a phone blast. I prefer that you not use a phone blast because then it's a waste of, well, then again, it may not be for you. But you can set up reminders to yourself and alerts to yourself to call you or to send you an email or send you a text message at a given time. So anyway, I think that using or creating this application will greatly enhance the district elder's responsibility and job. At the same time, it will build up an accurate database of information so that the region needs to get access to people's information and contact them by phone. This is one of the vehicles which that can be done. All right. Stop my slide here.